It's police officers from Illinois, and his name is Jordan Collins. Jordan Collins has been charged with having CP. This police officer
charged with possession of child pornography.
WGN's Jewel Hillary joining us live in Elgin with more on our top story. Jewel.
Hi, good evening, Micah and Pat. Elgin police officer Jordan Collins was arrested on the job 2 days ago. The 5-year veteran with the Elgin PD faced a judge this afternoon and is expected to remain locked up at the DeKalb County Jail at least through his next court date, which is at the end of this month. He faces several child pornography charges.
Wow.
Attorney General Kwame Raoul charged 33-year-old Elgin police officer Jordan Collins with 5.
Jordan Collins is the typical police officer in this day and age, and I'm gonna say typical. And before you disagree with me, let me do something real quick before you disagree and say, "Oh, that's unfair. You shouldn't say that about all police officers. You shouldn't judge all police officers." Well, let me go ahead and tell you that I've done the research. So on my YouTube channel here, this video is 1 hour and 41 minutes long. Right? Almost 1 hour and 42 minutes long of me demonstrating how often police officers are predators with badges. Before you disagree with me, I would suggest that you go and view this video. I'm going to post this in the chat real quick. Before you disagree, go view that video. And I want you to consider that I've done the research. Consider that. And consider the fact that I've done so many stories like this, and I've taken a month-long break. A month-long break from police officers, committing crimes like this, because I am also a childhood victim. And so it causes me a lot of trauma to cover stories like this. But the reason why I cover stories like this, because when I was a kid, I tried to tell a sheriff what happened to me. And it was perpetrated by an older brother. The sheriff did nothing. So I tried to go into law enforcement as a correctional officer when I became an adult, and also the military, to try to become the hero that no one was ever for me. And when I went into corrections, I discovered that law enforcement is more corrupt than what I could have ever imagined. I thought that I was going to come there to clean it up. I was going to be the big, bad hero. And I discovered there are no heroes in this profession. There are only scumbags and whistleblowers. I chose the latter. Yeah, it made my life considerably harder. But I can sleep at night. It made my life very inconvenient. But I can look myself in the mirror and say, I'm proud of what I see. Yes, it has definitely caused a lot of people to not like me. But you know what? I like justice anyways. I like it more anyways. But let's get more into this story, man. An Elgin police officer was charged with possession of CP Wednesday, according to the Office of the Illinois Attorney General. Jordan Collins, a 33-year-old Kirkland resident and 5-year member of the Elgin Police Department, EPD, was charged with 5 counts of possession of CP, a Class 2 felony, with each charge carrying up to 7 years in prison. So he's facing up to 35 years in prison, this man. That is sad, man. Blue Lives Matter, is this your man's?